Okay, so I had um I had been talking with God all morning into the afternoon, and he kept telling me to go lay down, go lay down. And I kept wondering why my body was so tired. And he said, just go lay down. And I was like, I don't want to be lazy. I want to work. I want to, get up. And he said, you need to rest. So I'm resting, and he's talking to me and telling me what to do. And he said that there needs to be a meeting of church and states and any, it's basically like an intergalactic meeting to take place soon. I didn't get the fair details, but everyone is supposed to get together and help to pick up the pieces, because once the stock market crashes, there will be a lot of people who are like afraid and like fear, and they're going to use that fear to wrangle the sheep into cages and stuff like that. So the message that I got is we have to be on our P's and Q's and start setting up new orders, new order, and arrange everyone who wants to have access to, he said, if you want to have access to certain regions to pass treaty codes, then you have to be at this meeting. If you are, a king and above, queen and above, priestess on each side of, the spiritual order and the physical order. Everyone has to be on one accord. And for me, it's about organizing. That is going to be my goal. But I can't really organize if I don't feel like anyone is actually watching, So it's like, how am I going to put myself out there to say, hey, you guys, this is a safe place for you. I'm going to organize it, put the puzzle pieces together. He wants a meeting on top of a mountain, and I have to go look at places, and he's going to organize it. And I'm like, well, what about the cash flow, and what about this? And I said, it's getting serious now. You want me to actually put boots on the ground to organize, And I kind of got a little bit, not scared, but like pushed back a little bit, because I was like, it's getting real. Because when I posted yesterday the Anunnaki, I posted it in Spanish. When I posted it in Spanish, it means aquí, Anunnaki, which is QUI, meaning, or AQUI, meaning aquí. That means here. That means, yes, they're here. We are here, but we now need to get to a higher ground to have a meeting. And this is like the new Jerusalem, the new message, or the new, where you travel from one place to another. I forget right now. And I'm also hearing quantum leap for some reason. My father's opening the door, and he is coming in. We're gonna make this happen. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not playing no more. Come out, wherever you are. Okay. Baba Didi. too strong for me right now. God. So I need I need you to reach out in the physical world for me, because I need an assistant, because it's about to get serious and I'm going to be the one who's doing the organizing. We need a lot of our masculine men who are still in prison to be released. So that means that if they don't release them by a certain day, there's going to be a couple strategies that we're going to use to basically make that shit happen. And we've played by the rules enough. We've played by the rules of society enough. Now we have to go by God's rules. He said, hot and cold will no longer cut it. Or lukewarm will no longer cut it. You either hot or cold. You either with us or against us, ho. Win, 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 win. Stop chasing that bitch. Win, 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 win. Fuck everything else. So it's gonna get very serious here, because we started to come out in sections before the great unveiling. However, there were some setbacks because we don't have the leaders out of prison yet, and it has caused some frailty within the masculine group of not having the stand-up character who's going to lead to a certain organizing. He's putting his tears in the bank too, which means that could be an indication of a full flood, because if I gave my tears to the bank and he gives his tears to the bank, we could be on some very fragile ground, especially with asteroids. It's just complete disaster everywhere, not just the stuff that I'm saying. It's complete disaster. But we have to take certain precautions. Which I'll talk about a different time. But there also may be a volcano coming online that could possibly be a huge deal. Other than that, we're going to focus on the positive side of the meeting. And then I'm inclined to have it here in Washington, Seattle. I'm inclined because this has some fresh, new energy. It's already been established, and a rethinking of reestablishing domain within this area and recreating a new house here, as well as in Oakland, San Antonio, Oregon, Michigan, San Diego, Greenland, Finland, Ireland, Yoruba culture, so Nigeria, retaking UK, and sending troops in Middle East. So these are what I'm downloading. There was a download from Ethiopia yesterday. I remembered that I left something there, and I went to go get it from my spiritual body. And I get there, and of course, it causes some shit. And then 4 women were guarding something, and I said, "Move out of my way. I have to go get this so that I can open it." And they said, "Over our dead body." And I said, "Okay, so be it." So they attacked and attempted to burn. And because I didn't burn, they got scared. And yeah, I got what I needed at the end of the day. And we are now on the precipice of global. Okay, I'm not even going to go there. Father, anything else? For when? No. Rewind. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. He said the G's know what to do. The disciples know what to do. Red herring know what to do. I don't know what that is, Father. He's naming a bunch of different orders that I have no affiliation with. And it looks like a blackboard, and he's writing on the blackboard. And he's sending out from a large computer looking thing packaged downloads. Okay, well, I am something you just said. Do you feel like you should be sleeping in the bed while addressing the public? And I say to that, yes. The bed is where I do most of my stuff. They don't call me the goddess of love for nothing. They don't call me the goddess of for nothing. When I lay my head in my bed, I get my visions clearer. If you are intimidated by that, you shouldn't be talking to me. You may sit behind a desk and think you're superior, but you're chained there. On my bed, I could fly. From my bed, I can fly. I also had a lot of people talking about my hair and, my aesthetics and things like that. And I'm like, why do I need to put on a show all the time for y'all? Like, in my entertainment, I'm not one of these online gurus who put crystals and shit in their hair and all that kind of stuff. No. My thing is, look at my words and have my words come true, or haven't they come true? Have my words not been beneficial or helpful? My words, not my fucking face or my hair, is giving the information. I have been caught up too many times in the aesthetic that I miss out on the message. I'm not going to miss out on the message because my hair is knotted up. No. I'm not going to miss out on my message because I have a pimple. There are plenty of women out there and men out there who are doing this for show and tell. I'm not a show and tell. I'm not here to monkey around and dance for y'all. I'm here to give you the messages the way that they are given to me. If you focus on how I look, that's on you. If you focus on what I'm doing, that's on you. It's telling me to calm down. I had a very bad encounter yesterday that made me very angry, which sped up time to a point where we now have to speed up a lot of our long-term planning. This is why anger gets shit done on time. Anyway, I need you to open up your books and turn to chapter 12, verse 3. When you turn to chapter 12, verse 3, I need you to follow me. Do you hear me? If you are within the leader groups, I need you to become free. That means we are going to start moving and organizing. It's time. I call time. If you have any other questions or concerns about who that I am, and I say that I am, and you do not believe me, I want you to look inside of yourself. If you are a better leader and want to step up into a leader role, whatever, by all means, do so. Do so. I've had a lot of trials and tribulations to get to this point to know who I am. I've been here too many times and I've been lost in a fucking jungle forever. And now that I'm here and I'm awake, I'm ready to move. I'm ready to get my shit done. So you could sit in your halls and watch this shit silently, or you could stand the fuck up and not be afraid. Fear is not our best friend. Okay? I'm going to be sending some honey to the top performing gentlemen of the orders. And with this honey, they are going to turn it to money. And they're going to make the moves happen. Because I am at a point where I'm going to allow all of these asteroids to hit all of the areas that it was intended to impact. And just say, okay, well, this version's done. Let's rebuild somewhere else. So, I'm at my witch's end. It's a string. and it's a cord. I'm about to give birth, and there's no one to cut the cord for the old and bring in the new. Tishi, knock, knock, knock. We ready? We ready? We ready? Ready? Knock, knock. Ready? I mean, if y'all ready, let's go. I'm not playing anymore. I'm just gonna send you guys the package from Solar Plexus. It's a huge fucking package. It's gonna take a while to download, but you guys need to read it, because this is a worst case scenario that nobody wants to talk about. Worst case scenario. And we're talking bad. They have stacked the deck against us. And it is our responsibility, instead of complete chaos, to bring in a organization from a shepherd standpoint. So when we're leading these sheep back to the pen, we know what we have our people already taken care of. I'm talking your sons, your daughters, all of them. Whether you know about them or not, it is our responsibility to move them out of the way so these sheep can get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? No, don't worry about that. Focus on what I'm going to send in this download. It's a lot. They really have stacked the deck against us because they knew it was coming, so they were putting on a parade and a show. The back end of their system is completely burnt down. I just heard a whistle. That's my first warning, my last warning, and I'm becoming lightheaded at the moment because I'm so angry. Be cool, mama, be cool, mama, be cool, mama, be cool. Be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool. My son, Shanko, needs to be reunited. Do you understand? I want to say nothing else. Nothing else. I'm at a point where my eyes are twitching. Okay. And then, Father, what? What? Say it again. Oh, shit, guys. Okay. So, I'm gonna say action. That's what I'm gonna say, action. Because I said, I got a message last night from Anunnaki saying 3, 2, 1. And it's my role to say action. Because I was tested by the dirtiest motherfuckers ever last night. I'm talking child sacrifices, blood to keep them young. I'm talking some nasty mother. Calm down. And I almost went into a coma last night because my blood pressure got so high. Y'all is risking my life because I can't be who I am. That's not fair to me. That they making me look like I have a mental disorder because they're fucking trying to suck the blood out of my fucking veins and feed me their shit so that they can run around free with all the money. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Don't cry. I'm angry. They use so much coal that it clogged up my kidney. They use so much coal. My intestines. Women are connected to this earth more than anything. My body is my temple. It's God's temple. This earth is God's. Everything on this earth is God's temple. And we have to get the mother out of slavery so all of us can be free. Father, I'm really hot and I need to get cooled. So please calm me down. I completely got off their system for any medicines. And okay, so I got you. 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 I don't. I got you. All right, I'm going to end it. I have people showing up here from a spiritual point surrounding me. You can send your spirit, but it's going to be a physical world meeting first because we have to connect some dots. We have to put memory back into the bank. Memory needs to go back into the bank because all the stolen goods. Oh, another message I got today was gold. Gold has no value unless it's grounded from the spiritual bank. This is the bank of the galaxies. This is a galactic federation bank. Sends the information to ground the gold. You can have all the gold in the fucking world that you want. All of the gold in the world that you want. However, it's worthless. So our next step is to ground the gold and create a Bank of the West, a Bank of the East, South. And once we create these banks, we will have more of a tethered understanding of here's what we have, here's what we can work with, So I need a tallyman, talima, to be a banker, her banker, to keep count of the gold. We need the information on the news. I'm so fucking pissed off at this news. I'm looking for good information and they're giving me shit. Anger, calm. Shit. I can't get angry, I'm telling you guys. If I get angry, my blood pressure is gonna go up and I'm gonna go into a coma. I can't deal with that. Do you guys hear me? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna have to rest a little more.